Welcoming back to MSD Learning World. In this video, we are going to see the conversion of NFA epsilon machine to NFA. So here NFA epsilon. So here we have non-deterministic finite automata with the epsilon transition is given in the problem. For this we have to create non-deterministic finite automata machine. So here the property that we have to eliminate from the given problem is we have to eliminate the epsilon transitions. So from the given problem, here the given problem transition table is clearly it is NFA epsilon. Sometime the problem may be given in a form of a transition diagram or transition table. If the transition table is given, inside you have set of all brace notation. So clearly it is NFA and you have epsilon as one of the input. So the given machine is an NFA epsilon machine. If they have given in the transition diagram, that time also if there is epsilon transition, you can clearly find that as an NFA epsilon machine. So now once the machine is given, the first step is to find the machine components. So the machine components are M equal to Q comma sigma comma del comma initial state comma final state. So here set of all states are P comma Q comma R and sigma is nothing but A comma B comma C comma and epsilon, and the transition is given in the table. The initial state is going to be P and the final state here is R. Now this is the first step is the machine description. Then let us draw the transition diagram for the given table. So you have P, Q and R. So P is the initial state and Q is the another state, intermediate state, and R is the final state. So P on A goes to P itself. So on A, P on B goes to Q, P on C goes to R. Then P on epsilon is null set. Then Q on A goes to Q itself, Q on B goes to R, Q on C is empty, then Q on epsilon goes to P. Now R on A goes to R itself, R comma B is empty, R on C goes to P. So R on C goes to P and R on epsilon goes to Q. So this is what is the transition diagram for the given problem. So now the next is, already we have seen whenever we want to convert non-deterministic finite automata to a deterministic automata, we have to start creating the new states. Now to eliminate the epsilon transition from the table, from the given problem, we have to find the epsilon closure. So for eliminating the non-deterministic property, you start finding the new states. For eliminating the epsilon transition, we have to find the epsilon closure so that your epsilon transition will be completely removed. So from the third step, we are going to create NFA for the given NFA epsilon. So here it is very clear that we are not going to create any new states. So for the NFA that we are going to create from the NFA epsilon, the states are going to be the same, only P, Q and R. There are no any set of new states, but the only thing is we are going to find the epsilon closure for each and every state P, Q and R so that the epsilon transition property will be getting eliminated. So now let us start creating the NFA machine for the given NFA epsilon. So let us use the transition table here and make the transition by applying the epsilon closure. So the states are going to be the same. So the third step, we are going to start creating NFA machine. So here in the NFA machine, the states are going to be P, Q and R. But before making it, the main thing that we have to do is, we are going to find the epsilon closure for all the states. So before that, we need to find the epsilon closure for the given problem. So del of P comma epsilon, which is nothing but epsilon closure of P. So epsilon closure of P is nothing but P, you have to first write that state. Then you have to check whether P on epsilon goes to any state. P is not going to any state. So your epsilon closure of P is ending with this. Now del of Q comma epsilon. So Q comma epsilon is epsilon closure of Q. Epsilon closure of Q is first insert Q, then Q on epsilon goes to P, again P on epsilon goes to null. So with this it is closed. Now del of R comma epsilon, which is nothing but epsilon closure of R. So epsilon closure of R include R, then R on epsilon goes to Q, Q on epsilon again goes to P, P on epsilon is null set, so it is P, Q and R. So you doesn't mean that always epsilon closure of P will be P comma Q comma R. You should never assume it, because based on the transition, epsilon transition in the given problem, the epsilon closure of the states may completely get differ. So this is what is the third step that we need to find for the given NFA epsilon. That is, you need to find the epsilon closure of all the state from the given NFA epsilon. So the next fourth step is we are going to start creating the NFA machine for the state P, because the states are going to be the same. So for the P state, I am going to find what is P comma A, P comma B and P comma C, because we are not going to find P comma epsilon because our purpose is to eliminate the epsilon transition. So we are going to find the transition for P comma A. So it is del of P comma A. So what is del of P comma A is, this has to be splitted and we need to apply epsilon closure while we are finding the transition for the input symbol A for P, because we are going to create NFA machine. So this will have to be applied with epsilon closure of del of P comma epsilon comma A. I am splitting the transition. I think we have seen this type of splitting while we were doing the input acceptance. Similarly, now we need to split this A as epsilon into A. After splitting also, we have to apply the epsilon closure for the whole split of the transitions. Once we apply the epsilon closure, then we are eliminating the epsilon property in the given NFA epsilon. Then we will be getting the NFA machine. So now let us apply this epsilon closure after finding this. What is del of P comma epsilon? P comma epsilon is nothing but epsilon closure of P. So del of P comma epsilon is already applied here. So it is P comma A. So P comma A is nothing but which is P. For that P, we need to apply epsilon closure. So epsilon closure of P. Epsilon closure of P is again P. So your del of P comma A will be equal to P. Here we are not making any bracket because we are making only NFA machine. Now similarly find for del of P comma B, which is equal to epsilon closure of del of P comma epsilon comma B, which is nothing but P comma epsilon is P. So because P comma epsilon is nothing but epsilon closure of P. So here it is del of P comma is P comma B. P comma B is nothing but P comma B is Q. So you need to find epsilon closure of Q. Epsilon closure of Q is nothing but P comma Q. So del of P comma B equal to P comma Q. Now what is del of P comma C? So del of P comma C is equal to epsilon closure of del of P comma epsilon comma C, which is nothing but del of P comma epsilon is again epsilon closure of P. So del of P comma epsilon is P, P comma C is R. So epsilon closure of R. Epsilon closure of R is P comma Q comma R. So del of P comma C is equal to P comma Q comma R. So now we have found out the transitions of NFA for P comma A, P comma B and P comma C. So directly you just draw the transition table also directly here. So the states are going to be the same. That is P is the initial state, Q and R. Let us mark the final state later. Now when you are drawing it, make the transition table as A. So P comma A goes to P, and P comma B goes to P comma Q, and P comma C goes to P comma Q comma R. So directly I am marking the result in the NFA transition table. So now the next step is, you need to, the fifth step is for state Q. So for state Q, you need to make Q comma A, Q comma B and Q comma C. Similarly as we have done in the fourth step. So del of Q comma A, which is equal to epsilon closure of del of Q comma epsilon comma A. Here del of Q comma epsilon is epsilon closure of Q. So epsilon closure of Q here is del of P comma Q comma A. So which will be equal to del of P comma A union del of Q comma A, which will be equal to P comma A is P and Q comma A is Q. So it is nothing but P comma Q, which is again, you should not forget to apply epsilon closure. Epsilon closure of again P comma Q is nothing but epsilon closure of P union epsilon closure of Q. So epsilon closure of P union epsilon closure of Q, which is again epsilon closure of P is P, epsilon closure of Q is P comma Q. So it is again P comma Q. So del of Q comma A will be equal to P comma Q. So Q comma A will be equal to P comma Q. So I think you understand. So similarly you need to find for Q comma B. So here the next step is for Q comma B, that is del of Q comma B, which is equal to epsilon closure of del of Q comma epsilon comma B, which is epsilon closure of Q. So here it is del of P comma Q is epsilon closure. So it is B, which is equal to del of P comma B union del of Q comma B, which is equal to B comma B is Q and Q comma B is R. So P comma B is Q and Q comma B is R, which is epsilon closure of Q comma R. Epsilon closure of Q comma R is epsilon closure of Q and epsilon closure of R, taking union, which will be equal to P comma Q comma R. So del of Q comma B equal to P comma Q comma and R. So directly write the result here, P comma Q comma R. Similarly del of Q comma C, which is nothing but epsilon closure of del of Q comma epsilon comma B, which is nothing but del of P comma Q comma C. So P comma C is R and Q comma C is empty. So epsilon closure for the result, epsilon closure of R is again PQR. So del of Q comma C equal to P comma Q comma R. So now we have completed for the state Q. So Q comma C equal to P comma Q comma R. So now the next step is for state R. For the state R, we need to find for R comma A, that is del of R comma A, which is equal to epsilon closure of del of R comma epsilon comma A, which is equal to R comma epsilon del of R comma epsilon is epsilon closure of R. So it is epsilon closure of R is P, Q and R comma A, which is equal to del of P comma A union del of Q comma A union del of R comma A, which is P comma A P, P comma B, Q comma A Q and R comma A is R, which is nothing but epsilon closure of P comma Q comma R. When you are taking the union of all the epsilon closure, again you will have only P comma Q comma R. So the next is for state del of R comma B, which is nothing but epsilon closure of del of r comma epsilon comma b, which is nothing but del of r comma epsilon is epsilon closure. So del of epsilon closure of r is nothing but p comma q comma r comma b, which is equal to del of p comma b union del of q comma b union del of r comma b, which is p comma b is q and q comma b is r comma b is empty. So it is q comma r. So epsilon closure of q comma r will be equal to epsilon closure of q union epsilon closure of r, which is p, q and r. So del of r comma b is also p, q and r. Next, r comma c. So this is epsilon closure of del of r comma epsilon comma c, which is del of r comma epsilon is epsilon closure of r. So p comma q comma r comma c, which is del of p comma c union del of q comma c union del of r comma c, which will be equal to p comma c is r, q comma c is empty, r comma c is p. So you will have p comma r. So epsilon closure of p comma r. So epsilon closure of p comma r will be p, q and r. So del of r comma c will be again p, q and r. So now we have found out the transition for r comma a, r comma b, r comma c, which is again r, p, q and r. So for r also now we have completed the transition. So r comma a is also PQR, PQR and PQ and R. So now when we are marking the final state, here I have marked the initial state as P. So whenever you are, now you have completed your NFA creation. But here for the given NFA epsilon machine, the starting state is P. So for the NFA that you have created also, the starting state is going to be only P. But now when you are marking the final state, you have to remember which will be the final state. So when you are doing it, you need to check the epsilon closure of all the states. So what is epsilon closure? Epsilon closure of P is equal to P. And similarly, epsilon closure of Q is equal to P comma Q and P comma Q. And epsilon closure of R is P comma Q comma R. For finding the final state alone, you need to see the epsilon closure. Now, what you have to see is from the given NFA epsilon, which is the final state, R is the final state. Now, we have to see whether R is present in epsilon closure of which states. So, here epsilon closure of P does not contain R. Epsilon closure of Q does not contain R. But epsilon closure of the state R contains R. So, the state R will be the final state. So, because when you are eliminating the property of epsilon transition, you need to apply epsilon closure of that state. So, to find the final state, you have to check the final state of the given NFA epsilon has to be found in the epsilon closure of the state. Then that state will be the final. So, in your problem, R is the final state. So, here initial state is P here and the next state is Q and the next state, final state is R. So now I am going to draw the NFA transition table that we have found out. So P on A goes to P alone. P on B goes to P as well as to Q. So it is A comma B as well as to Q. Now P on C goes to P, Q and R. So B comma C and C and A comma B comma C. So, because P on A goes to P, P on B also goes to P, P on C also goes to P. So, in a self loop, we have marked as A comma B comma C. Now, Q comma A goes to P comma Q. So, what you have to do is Q comma A and it is also going to Q. Now, Q comma B goes to P, Q and R. So, it is A comma B and Q is also going to R. So it is C. Now Q comma C is also going to R. So now it is B. Now Q comma C goes to P, Q and R. So ABC, ABC, B comma C. Now R comma A goes to P, Q, R. So A from R to A. Then R comma B goes to P, Q, R. Similarly B. And also it is going to Q. So A comma B. C also it is going to P, Q, R. So C, C, B comma C. See, from the NFA epsilon machine, we have eliminated the epsilon transition. But this NFA has the non-deterministic property because P on B goes to two states P comma Q. So the given problem is NFA epsilon. From the NFA epsilon, we have eliminated the epsilon transition and we have created the NFA machine. I think you are clear. Whenever you want to convert the NFA epsilon to NFA, you have to eliminate the epsilon transition by finding the epsilon closure. After finding it, you are not going to create the new state. For each and every state, you are going to find the transitions for A, B and C. And at last, you are going to draw the NFA transition table and the NFA transition diagram. I think you are clear with the entire conversion process. If you have any other doubt, just comment me on the channel. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.